Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah and I make videos about health and fitness and all things endurance sports. So if that's something that you're into, I hope you'll consider subscribing. But today we are talking about Zwift, and specifically I want to give you 5 lesser known tips and features that you can start using that will help to enhance your personalization, your enjoyment, and just your overall experience. For whatever reason, Zwift just does a poor job at advertising some of these cool little features and nuances that they baked into the game that help make it just a lot more fun. And people have to self-source this information. You've got to look it up on forums or on Facebook groups or even on videos like this one. But if you don't know what you're searching for, you may not stumble across tips like this. So I want to put them all in this video for you guys. Whether you've been on the platform for a couple of days or even a couple of years, you might stumble across something new that you can start using right away that might give you a much better experience on the platform. I think that some, if not all of these tips can be used regularly, if not every single time that you ride, if you are looking to get the most out of the game. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the game and I'll show you what we have.
Now this is for PC and Mac users, but if you're riding around, you're looking to get that perfect selfie, and maybe you're scrolling through all the different camera views, so you're hitting 1 through 9 on your keyboard, and you're just not finding that right angle. Maybe the sun is in a goofy spot, or maybe you want that perfect building behind you, but the angles that are offered are not giving you what you're looking for. Well, if you hit the 0 key on your keyboard, you'll actually get more of a drone view where you can absolutely customize that. You can hit left and right to pan to the left and right of your rider. You can hit plus or minus to zoom in and out so you can get closer or further away, and you can hit up and down to pan up and down. So you can pretty much dial in whatever you want in terms of your photo, and when you're ready to take the photo, you can go ahead and hit that function F10 key and you can take the photo exactly as you lined it up. So this next tip surrounds being able to get a nice clean shot uploaded to Strava. You see I have all my pictures loaded up here. Some of them are going to upload. But if you don't want all that graphical information, you can actually hit the green graph icon and it makes the picture completely clean. So you can take out all of that excess data and you can toggle these on and off to add. Now Zwift is only going to allow you to add 5 photos at a time, but you can pick and choose which ones you want to upload and take the graphs and turn them on or off. Now, every once in a while, you're going to run into this really frustrating situation where Zwift does not automatically upload your photos to Strava. Or you want more than the 5 default photos because you did a really long ride and you wanted to share all the different areas that you hit on the map. There is an optional backup process here, and all of your photos from Zwift are saved into your primary pictures path on your computer. Now, the path is going to be a little bit different on Mac OS, but you're going to have a subfolder called Zwift that's created by the platform itself, and it's going to save all of your photos, both the clean and graphical versions. You can see all 9 of the photos that I took from this ride are present here. So I can actually manually select the clean versions or the graphical versions, and I can upload them directly to my training platform of choice, whether it's social media or Strava. Wherever you want to put these photos, they're available for your use, and you can keep them or delete them as you wish. This tip surrounds giving some love to your fellow riders. It will help you and others get up to that 100 ride-on benchmark for those badges, but if you're in a group ride or just want to give some love to fellow riders on the road, you can give out 5 ride-ons at once, and this involves the companion app. So when you're close by other riders, you can actually go on your map in the companion app, hit the white circle around your rider, and you can see it dumps ride-ons to all the riders around you. So if you get a nice big group together and you're all doing the same thing, you're going to be able to get yourself up to that 100 ride-on mark very quickly. So this tip is surrounding stopping or slowing down the bike. This can come in handy in a group ride if you need to slow down to match speed of other people, but a lot of folks want to be able to make a quick bike change. And while the bike is in motion, you can't actually enter the menu and change your frame. They actually gray it out. You can see that it's gray here and you're not able to select a frame or wheels. So one option is to let your bike coast to a complete stop. And that could take 10-15 seconds. So if I stop here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're finally able to get into the frame menu and I can go ahead and make that change, and then I can start pedaling and move on with my ride. But the other option is to hit the A key, which is your shortcut key for pairing, and that actually stops the bike rather quickly. So we'll get ourselves up to 20 miles an hour again, to be fair, and we'll see how much faster we are able to slow down the bike and make that change to the new frame. So you will have to stop pedaling either way, but this change will be a lot faster. We're going to go ahead and hit that A key real quick, and it's going to bring our bike to a complete stop like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, You can see in 5 seconds we're ready to make that change. We start pedaling, our avatar is going to start moving again, and we're ready to go. So it's going to take about half the time to make that change using the A key coming from the same speed. So if you're going a lot faster, it might take you a little bit longer to slow down, and if you're going slower, you'll be able to make that change quite a bit faster. But regardless, hitting that A key is more like pulling on the brakes rather than having your rider coast to a complete stop. So this last tip is going to take you outside of the Zwift platform, but it's totally worth it. For those of you who are going to be using Zwift workouts or training plans and you want to be able to plan your effort and know what you're in for, it's really obnoxious to have to go into the Zwift app itself and find these details. So there's a website, it's called What's on Zwift. whatsonzwift.com is the URL, but it has uploaded all of the details from all of the workouts and training plans right into one location, so you can actually click on some of these workouts and see what you're in for. So if you open up the time trial specific, for instance, it will tell you what the percentage output you're going to be required to execute, or you can change it to FTP. You can enter your FTP here, and it will actually update and show you exactly how many watts you're in for, so you can mentally wrap your head around these workouts. You could also search for a specific workout. If you don't want to browse, I can look for any of the Academy Try workouts here, and if I hit search, it will show me all of the workouts, all 20 results that have the Academy Try attached to it by most recent, so it will go all the way through the 2020 workouts. It will also show me the 2019 workouts, so I can go ahead and enter any one of these, and I can see in more detail what the graph has in for me, so I can see that it's going to be at a certain percentage of my 10K pace in terms of my running workouts, or I can check out any of the cycling workouts as well. That will give me a lot more detail in terms of what I'm in for. I know exactly going into this workout what I'm going to have to execute, and it looks painful. So it's just a tip for you to use so that you can help plan your day, plan your mentality going into a workout. It's far more effective than using Zwift itself, having to open it up, getting through the clunky menus, being able to just go to one website at a glance. They've offered up a lot of value here.
So those are just a few tips that I thought might be helpful for you guys. If you guys have any tips or comments or questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I would love to engage with you guys more down there. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, it really does help more people like you find this video. If you're looking for more Zwift tips, you can check these out over here. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.